And here I go. Just like that. I just literally got my computer back. It took about 13 minutes. Once it restarts for the mechanical hard drive to like, so you can like click on the icon for the internet and it'll just be like
Yeah.
endlessly, endlessly. I think I have good. Yep. Testing, testing. We are working. We are live. We are actually live right now. It's the Comedy Meteorology Report, your show about how much the weather sucks. It's going to suck pretty bad on the West Coast this weekend. I tell you that. I am just trying to get the thumbnails put up here and all that. I got Hilding in the chat already, and I got Karen Richards in the chat already with me. And that's good because it's hard for me to do everything at the same time. How's everyone this week? How dreary is it where you are?
It's actually been pretty good the past 2 days here. We got some rain overnight, but we got some, I mean, it's windy fall weather, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's been raining pretty much all day long here. And it was
Mhm.
like that again like 2 days ago. Tuesday, just all day long. I woke up to the sound of it going on the roof, and then I went to sleep and it was going, like way like after hours of video games. Went back
Yeah.
to sleep, and yeah, just pounding. Okay, I got the thumbnail on. Good. That's working. Good to see everybody out there. Hey, Justin Ortell's out there. Hey, Janet. Good. Good. Everything is working functionally. Now I just got to share this whole thing to the internet because no one's going to watch either otherwise. I have to really push it every direction I can, as hard as I can. Be like, hey, please watch what we're doing. We're really trying hard here to give you all the information, all the knowledge. Got lots of stuff on tap for you. At least I did. And then all this because I had to restart the computer, and then all the screens I had open that had my stories lined up are gone. Yeah, great. That was
You
awesome.
got to open them all again. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and even
No, that's
yeah,
right.
remember what they all were. Even that's oh boy, I'm in trouble to start the show this week, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's some we fly by the seat of our pants here. Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel. Hit like and share and subscribe. Tell a friend. The Caribou Weather Dude is back again here with another episode about how much the weather sucks. How much the weather sucks. Brandon Houck will be along soon. He was just at his crazy thing there.
Hmm.
Like it's like a meat picnic they have. Like have a picnic and it's like with a lot of meat because it's Alberta. It's in Brooks,
Yeah.
Alberta. Brooks, Alberta is all about beef. That's what they do there. Is they just slaughter
They
all
didn't
kinds of.
bring any ostrich.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh, building.
the ostriches survive. I've almost got this put out to all the different socials. The ostriches survived. So
Yeah.
they're coming to kill these ostriches. Now, what's your take on this, farmer?
Well, I know like this. Since 95, when I bought into farming first and quit being just a hired hand, the government has taken away every right that I had to be a small farmer. They wanted me to be big corporate or to be a slave to a big corporate. And the same thing happened to me when I tried working in industry and I came up with a small project that was going to work good and I needed somebody to finance me. And the guy who was going to finance me said, well, no, I'll start the business for you and I'll hire you on as a manager. And I'm like, no, this is my deal. This is my idea. The government sees the big money of the big companies. They want to support them. They don't want to support the little guy. And that's what is basically going on. Anybody who isn't big enough and corporate enough to buy into their system is going to be told, oh, we'll kill all your animals the first time there's something happens that they might be sick.
Well, are they though? Like that's the thing is I haven't seen any evidence that these things are a harm or a danger. Like I'm sure
Yeah.
maybe it's out there. I don't know, but I haven't nothing that anyone's seen like shown me or I've read made me think, well, obviously these ostriches need to die right away.
There's
So
only been
I just
one case in Canada where a human got avian flu. That person came to the farm to protest because she said they're actually studying to try to get these ostrich antibodies so nobody else has to suffer like she did. And now all of a sudden the government has told them they have to stop their research. And she said she believes the government's trying to shut them down so that they can pharmacy to sell some kind of tax money on. I just saw that this afternoon and I'm like, that sounds real. The government is more concerned about some big company selling a big amount of something so they can make tax money on it than they are about the little guy.
Yeah, well, the
That's
BC
just
SPCA says since 2004, BC has
mhm.
seen an ongoing concern related to avian influenza outbreak, particularly on poultry farms. I think the big thing is they don't want it to spread to, all the birds.
Right.
Known as bird flu, it's a viral infection that spreads easily and quickly among both farmed and wild birds, but can spread to people and other animals. As there is currently no treatment for infected birds, farmed animals are euthanized when flocks are confirmed to be infected to reduce animal suffering and prevent the risk of disease transmission. In
Mhm.
disease control cases, such as the one involving Universal Ostrich Farm in Edgewood, the authority and jurisdiction to make decisions falls under the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. The BCSPCA does not have any authority to intervene or influence the decision making process. In situations when an animal is suffering from mental or physical illness that cannot be treated, or an illness that poses a serious public health concern, euthanasia may be an appropriate action. In these situations, the BCSPCA believes the methods used to euthanize any animal must be humane. So it doesn't say anything here from the
Well, the
BCSPCA.
SPCA actually made a disclaimer earlier this week. I read a disclaimer that they said that another government organization has been given the authority to take care of the euthanizing of the animals, so it's out of their hands. They're not allowed to take over authority from when another. So, and they said they actually don't agree with some of the methods that are being used to kill off these animals, but it's out of their jurisdiction.
It's just yeah, like I say, I just haven't seen any what's the evidence that these things are a danger. That's what I'm looking for,
Yeah.
and I just don't see.
There is
No.
not, because the whole issue is they will not retest them to see if they are free of avian flu.
Well, why can't we
Yes,
just test them?
they had they had some that were absolutely had avian flu. However, now they will not retest any of
The
the
rest of the
existing
flock.
animals to see if they have it. They're just going to
Mhm.
call them all. They will not retest them.
Can I play devil's advocate a little bit here?
Go ahead,
I'm
Mark.
trying to figure out what's going on here.
So here's the situation about retesting, though, is it's been like what, 9 months since this order happened or whatever. But if they retest these ostriches, then every single farmer that has an avian flu outbreak is going to demand for a retest, and that is going to tax the system. So unless you want to pay more taxes to have this situation happen, that is
Well,
probably now I don't know if that's the right answer or whatever, but that's probably what they're thinking is if we do it with one, then everybody's going to want it.
Well, that is a corporate answer that goes back to the government dealing with money rather than facts.
Yes.
well, the thing is that it's not like when you have 30,000 chickens in a barn. You're not, are you
No.
gonna test 30,000 chickens? No. This is a specific circumstance. These are ostriches. These are intelligent birds. They're not just chickens.
Well, and the idea could be, if you're set a threshold or whatever, and I don't know. I don't know enough to comment. I just that is the only thought that I had on the subject is that, if they retest these birds, then everybody's going to want their birds retested. And I think there's a way to handle that, but I at the same time think that that's what the agency is concerned about.
Yeah. And I agree with you there. I think the agency is concerned about causing people to panic in ways that'll cost the government money rather than just being able to get rid of the issue and move on. the problem is government doesn't think about feelings of individual people. They look at the greater good, and that's the way governments do because they have the power over the greater good. It's something that has needed to be fought with for years, forever maybe.
And
You know,
always will be.
yeah, you give somebody power, they start seeing the exercise of their power as being important rather than the actual issue they're dealing with.
Well, like, yeah, I don't know, you know, maybe. Someone, like, if they have something, you know, like, it's such bad optics, it's such bad PR. If they have something, if the Canadian Food Inspection Agency has something, you know, a really good point to make, why aren't they publicly making it? Why aren't they saying, you know, giving a clear answer, like, you know, this has to happen for this reason? Like,
Yeah.
I don't see the evidence that there's a problem with these birds. You know, we're really off
And
topic, I think right now, but Hilding has a great song about the birds that we're gonna play tonight during the recorded version of the show. So
This place is really going to the birds.
we're gonna talk about the birds tonight, you know, eventually, and try to get, or at least sing about the birds. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
yeah,
sing about the birds later, and yeah, you know, this episode's for the birds.
Bird is the word. That should have been the name of tonight's episode. Bird is the word.
Bird is a bird is a bird is a bird, bird is a bird, bird is a bird is a bird. Like that, right? Okay, so I got some maps and things. I'm slowly getting everything back. Like, man, that was so brutal. So brutal. Like, I had to restart my computer at the last second.
talking about
Well, a quarter after. And that basically, it took 13 minutes for my computer to fully load so that things were just working. You know, that if I put in a
talking about
website,
technical issues, Joey. Am I coming through clear?
you're coming through
Yes.
loud and clear there, 5x5.
Okay, so I should have no problem then being able to sing and play tonight on the show. I switched to using my phone so that hopefully it would go through better.
Well, it may be even better just to play. Oh, I see where I'm sitting now that I'm actually looking at myself. I'm sitting way down there. It would be better to almost actually play the version you sent me, because we know we have audio control of that. And it sounds great
well,
already.
Can you just play that one? You can go ahead and
Well,
play
that's
it.
the beauty, because you sent me the video, so
I sent you the file and you downloaded it off of Google Drive, no problem then?
that's correct. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
well, I already
good.
put it on my Facebook today, and
Yeah.
on my YouTube even, and
Okay.
on my YouTube. Okay,
Well,
so that's
that's
coming
good. You
up.
can play that version. It doesn't matter.
Well, it's a good audio quality, that version,
Yeah.
you know, and also because I don't know how many takes you took, but it was a good product. And sometimes when you go just live off the cuff, you're like, oops.
Yeah. No, I think that was take number 9, and I still made a couple of mistakes. Like I mentioned to you, I fumbled up the words in the last line. A couple other places, but
Egad. Egad. You know why this is crazy? Because now I have to say Zabalas. Every time I have to,
Zaballers.
every time I say it, and there's people from Zabalas and Tassie, every time I make a forecast and their name's on the rainfall warning, they're like, that's not how you say it. I'm like, man, I'm really good at saying things properly, but not when it's those locations. 100 mils of rain Friday afternoon to Saturday morning, guys. A strong Pacific storm off Haida will bring heavy rain to the region. Should ease off Saturday morning. That's one story we're following this week on the show. Frost in the foothills side there, Brandon Hauk. He's just nodding. Okay.
I think he's chowing down on ramen or something.
Okay, well, we'll skip over Alberta for now then. And we'll come back to Alberta now. Air quality warning. Yeah. Well, I was just pointing out that there's a frost advisory there, and I was like, right, Brandon? And then you were like, just
Flyover
I was
country.
vibing to my weather. Yeah, I just built while you guys were talking about birds. So
He loved these beds that they give him. He texted me this week and he's like, "Man, I can't get over this one for Missoula."
That's the one I was
That's
listening to. Yeah.
Of course it was.
we're like,
I
we're
know the
talking about
word for
anything
word.
other
That's
than
right.
we're talking about anything other than weather. Then Brandon just goes into like his happy place of
Brandon's like, birds. We don't have those in Alberta. We just have canola
That's right.
And cows.
and
yeah,
cows
they're
and
really
bison
big
too.
birds too. Like I don't know if you've ever
And
seen an ostrich in person. They're like a dinosaur. They're crazy.
Alicia had emus when she was growing up.
Yeah, we like chased an ostrich with a car once, and it like jogged 35 kilometers an hour as if nothing was going on, just like really casually, just uh, uh. And it's like each step it just like propelled itself so crazy far. They're so strong, so strong. Wind warning, holy, batten down your ostriches. Same with up there on the Quebec coast there of Hudson Bay. Wind warning, 100 kilometers an hour overnight. Holy cow. Power would go out if there was any power up there, I suppose.
Sweet.
110. Holy, out right in the middle of the bay there. 110.
There is a
Crazy.
little
Things could
town
be,
on those islands, a village, I guess I should say, on
well,
those like gravel islands.
there's definitely not a big town there. 100 kilometers an hour. Holy, they sweat. Wind warning. Look out, Frankie. Half of Cape Breton's going to be getting smashed. He's probably okay in that dry side down there. Yeah, he's okay down there. He'll be fine. Frankie, you don't want Frankie to blow away there. And then wreck house wins. Wreck your house there. 100 kilometers an hour, and the wreck house wins until wreck house area until Friday afternoon. Whoa. I'm still way too low, aren't I? Gotta fix that.
The highest guy on the show is too low.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm probably the highest guy on the show tonight. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, I'm so what's the heck? There, I just raised my chair. That's better. That's crazy. Well, because you have like the bottom bar, like the control panel, and that takes away quite a bit of the screen. So sometimes it looks like to me that my head's way down there, but actually the control panel is just blocking part of the screen. I don't know, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay.
Just like that.
What next? So yeah, we got big rainstorms coming to BC. How warm's it been in Alberta this week? I bet you pretty warm, eh?
Yeah, it was 30 today. Beautiful. Beautiful day for
Disgusting.
wheels in the field.
30.
Sitting on somebody's deck on a river valley, just watching the world go by today. And then I had to come back here.
Yeah, you had your meat party, eh? Your meat
Yeah.
picnic.
Oh yeah. How many this month? That is last one of the year, sadly.
What was on the menu?
Oh, we had brisket,
Ooh.
corn on the cob, Tabor
Ooh.
corn on the cob, beans, Caesar salad, buns, and yeah, that was about
Baked beans?
baked beans. Yeah,
Nice.
Wow.
that was on the menu today.
I had some tater tots for supper with cheese on them.
There you go.
Yeah, it was bad. Like it tasted good, but when you like describe all that food,
All
I
right.
realize how empty
So we
my
had to
life
travel
is.
at least 45 minutes away today, so it was a little bit of a haul today.
Well, yeah, the thing is, I travel 45 minutes to like go anywhere,
Yeah.
like just
If
to
I
get to the
spend
highway.
45 minutes in the car, I'm all cramped up.
At
Well,
the
I got to
very
spend
minimum.
20 of those 45 minutes sitting on a ferry when the ferry carries me across.
Yeah, well, that's fun. It's more
Yeah,
interesting
well-
when your car is floating.
Yeah, you can like just float around there smoking bongs, hanging out. Ryan, Vodolainen's coming on.
Oh, he's
Ooh,
in Hawaii.
from the ocean. Speaking of people on boats,
He is totally on a boat tonight.
He's on a boat.
he's
Yeah,
in
we
the
tried to
middle
get
of
him
the
to, like-
Pacific Ocean.
We tried
Oh,
to get
he's
him to
gotta-
grab some random person.
But hold on, Where are we here?
He has to
All
turn
right.
on his phone.
No, it is on, but I don't know if
rotate.
it's gonna work.
Oh,
Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
There
We
yeah.
you
can
go.
hear you loud and clear. Five
can
by
hear me. Well,
five,
that's
Ryan
good.
Voderlinen.
But you
We
can't
don't.
see me, eh?
No, we
We can see
can.
you.
We can see
There we
you.
You're
go.
fine
Oh, you
now.
can. Yeah. Okay. Well, so we got some friends on the boat.
We were
All
just about
right.
to talk about Manitoba and Ontario records and stuff that happened, but who cares? We got you here now.
Colin
Right.
is cool, but I want to see water spouts.
Well, here I'm gonna go walk upstairs. Give me a moment, please.
Are you wearing a Bucky's hat?
Of course I am.
What's Bucky's?
Okay, we're gonna walk up here. We're gonna go and leave these people alone because they're gonna get annoyed from me. We're gonna go upstairs, but I'm gonna go get myself a drink first. Yeah, but yeah, the weather right now isn't the greatest. There's
That
no
looks
real
beautiful.
convection. I know, but there's no deep convection. There's no water spouts happening right now.
Oh, well,
So
there's that.
there's that. But we'll go upstairs. Decide what I'm gonna get. Here's the pool. Poolside.
Oh, nice.
They're playing all of the good music.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to stop by and see these gentlemen over here. Hello, it's Jude from India, right here. There we go. You're on
Oh,
Canada. Canada. Yes, I'll get a Belvedere and soda, please.
welcome
There
to the
we go.
show.
How much did you pay for the drink package?
I don't know, but nobody is outside anymore because there was a late sprinkle and everybody left.
Well, that means it's hot tub time.
Yeah.
Right? Well, we're gonna go upstairs. We'll check that out in a moment.
How many people are on the boat? all of them?
Like 3,000 people.
Huh.
What? That's nuts.
And they're all inside.
I'm going on
Too loud.
in April. I'm going on one that has like 6,000 people.
Yeah,
That's
it's a bit of a
crazy.
smaller vessel, but it's still very big. That's just passengers, not crew.
Right. Yeah,
Crew is
because there will be
more
like
than-
what 500 or 800 crew or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, how many stowaways do you think there is?
Well, how do you think
None.
Ryan got on?
It's just 3,000
Right?
passengers. Like, how many stowaways?
Exactly. You. But yeah, we'll go walk around here in a moment. I'll go higher up where we can get above the glass because it's a bit annoying behind me. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, Jude. Okay. So we'll keep walking.
Like,
Can
I've
you
been
get
on
a
a big
doctor-
We
cruise
can talk about
before. Like,
Manitoba if you want.
yeah,
The
sure.
covered
Talk
area.
about anything you want there.
Right?
You're on a big cruise. Like the biggest cruise I've been on was the ferry to Vancouver Island.
Oh yeah, it's a little bigger. So we had some dolphins yesterday that were cruising over. They were jumping in the waves overboard, but they're gone today, which
That's
is
pretty cool.
annoying.
I've seen that in the Gulf of Mexico. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. They were in like the wake. Okay, we'll go walk around to the stairs now. Now that I have my
He must be
Oh, we
walking away
lost
from
him.
the Wi-Fi router.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Dolphins got Ryan. He's gone.
Maybe it was
that's
one of the
crazy.
lethal
Man overboard.
ostriches.
Yeah, the sea ostriches. You gotta
It's a
watch
cross
them,
between
yeah.
an ostrich and an albatross.
The ocean-going ostriches. Yeah. Oh, he's back
Oh,
now.
he's closer to a Wi-Fi
Yeah.
router again.
There we go. Yeah, I'm outside, so the
He must be walking away from the Wi-Fi.
internet's not the greatest.
Shelley
I gotta go up
says
to the
he's
roof.
lost at sea.
Getting the steps in. See, there's the run thing. Walk.
You're allowed to run there. How many people actually do that?
Yeah, there's a running track.
Like, you don't go on a
Spin
cruise
the
to
circle.
run around.
Alicia
Apparently they do.
did it.
See,
That's weird.
Some
That's
people
so
do.
urban.
see. At least if I go up here, it's a little quieter.
It must not be very windy then.
That's not too bad. People in the hot
Yeah, it
tub.
doesn't seem like it, eh?
Where are we? There they are. Your hot
I don't
tub.
think the people on the hot tub want to be on YouTube.
Yeah. Could you
Probably
film
will.
them for a while? It's just
Right? Oh,
and just when they like start acting weird about it, just yell like, "You're on the meteorological report." Then they'll understand. They'll understand what you're talking about.
For those that want to know where currently, I am about 1,000 kilometers off the coast of Hawaii to the northeast.
So what day do you land in Hawaii? Does your boat show up there?
On Saturday.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay,
And
so
have
now
you been to-
yeah. So now I'm upstairs, a little quieter. See some of the cloud above me.
have you
No, I
ever
should
been to
be able
Hawaii
to
before?
switch- I have. I should be able to switch the camera around. There we go. Okay, so here. There's this magic carpet thing, which actually hangs over the side
That's
of
a
the
no
boat.
for me. That's a no for me.
Oh,
But
for
it doesn't
me.
have a glass bottom.
A hard pass.
No?
No.
It's actually when you're on it, you don't really notice. And
Even
then we've got
holding my
some
phone
fun
near
weather
the
going
edge
on,
there.
but not
Yeah,
as
I don't
exciting
believe
as
you.
before. There's a bit more over there coming.
I mean, I'd go in that
There was a
aquarium
couple
thing,
of
but I
lightning
wouldn't hold
strikes.
my phone near the edge.
I'm with Mark.
No, I'm
Hard
over the
no.
water now. So yeah. But it's just cool. I'll walk over here. You can see. It's not that scary. When you're in it, you're like, oh well, this is okay.
Maybe
Too
you
bad
are.
it doesn't go up and down like.
It does go up and down. But see, when you're here, it's like okay. There's a bar and everything.
Oh, that's not a. I thought you said there was a glass floor.
It's not bad.
Oh, glass ceiling.
There's our friends in the hot tub again over there. And then there's looking the other way. No, then there's no glass floor on there. There's the pool again.
Hi, hot tub people.
Everybody's gone because
Oh, Canada.
they can't hear you. But there you go.
I really like the view that you
There we
got
go.
there, Ryan.
This view?
And what's that? The radar dish or something?
Oh,
It's
there
part
it
of
like
the
a
is.
satellite for the
tower.
Wi-Fi.
That's
And
the
I think
Taj
there's one over
Mahal?
there too, but you can't see it behind the giant smoke things. But yeah, I'll go back here so you can see.
See the sea.
It goes up and down this thing. See the sea, yes.
I think that's the radar navigation for the ship.
Oh, Frankie's
Yes, it
here
is.
already, and I'm totally unprepared.
So this orange thing, it goes all the way down. It actually has rails. So this thing actually goes up and down. I don't know if I can actually.
Does it go in the water?
Ryan's a
No,
guest.
it goes like close to the water. It gets
Wow,
close.
Ryan.
It looks
Ryan's
like
on
those
a
are the
big
rescue
boat.
boats.
Ryan's on a big boat right now. He's near Hawaii, everybody. It's crazy. Welcome to the Meteorological Report for another week. Hey, Frankie, he's here. Everybody's here. Now let's run the introduction and get on with it.
Well, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, Frankie's got the weather we've got. Wait a minute. Well, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, Frankie's got the weather or not.
There it is. It's the Comedy Meteorology Report, and that's right. Ryan Voutilainen is on a crazy boat right now out to sea. He's floating around out there. We're going to hear from him this episode. I've never been on a giant boat like that. I said the biggest cruise I ever went on was to Vancouver Island, actually, on a BC ferry. And then the closest to Hawaii I ever got was Victoria, BC, I'm sure.
Where's Brandon tonight?
Maybe Tofino. Brandon is here. He is here, Frankie McDonald. There's Frankie McDonald, of course, the man himself, the weather genius out in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Here with another week, we have like some great Frankie videos this week to look at, including like the original Frankie video, the first Frankie movie ever. Oh, we did lose Brandon for a second. You're right. Brandon Houck was here, the Brooks, Alberta radio weatherman. I'm sure he'll be back. Ryan Voutilainen is on a boat right now. And Mark Engels, meteorologist Mark Engels, is sitting looking over the ocean himself. So we got a couple people near the ocean there. And then we got Mike McGregor. He's not really near the ocean. Hilding Donaldson was here. Oh, yeah, Houck is here still. Hilding, I just needed to click on the thing to see that who else is all here. That's my mistake. Brandon Houck is here. Hilding Donaldson's here. Karen Richards is here. We'll talk to everybody as we get into the show here. That's going to be so fun. I'm Joey Only, by the way. I forgot to tell you my name. I am with you here live from Wells, British Columbia, 3,953 feet above sea level. Maybe you're watching the show live on Joey Only Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel. We live stream every week at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are there right now. If you're listening to us or you're hearing us on the radio at C for 88.7 FM Prince George, CKUW 95.9 FM in Winnipeg, CFBX 92.5 Kamloops, and we're hoping eventually CHLS 100.5 can solve their technical issue out and they'll be able to broadcast MP3s. Long story short, everyone's having computer problems. I'm having computer problems. I was behind tonight. That's
the Base
the way
Guy
she
Show
goes.
will be back on October 17th.
Base Guys show is going to be back on October 17th, everybody. That's
Because Base
Frankie.
Guy's birthday is on October 19th.
Base Guy's birthday is on October 19th. Frankie.
Can you yodel for us? Who has the worst weather in the world, Frankie?
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie!
Hey, Frankie McDonald. How you doing so far?
I'm doing great so far. There's a lot of rain heading for Sydney, Nova Scotia on Friday. It's going to bring a lot of rain in New Brunswick and Bonaventure, Quebec, and Monica. Bowie was that it's going to bring cooler temperatures in interior New York. And then it's going to bring still going to be hot outside New York City. In Washington, D.C., and all those places, it's going to be still going to be lots of rain and hot temperatures. There's a storm aimed towards South Carolina on Monday. And the Tuesday is going to bring lots of rain and wind in South Carolina. It's a storm aimed towards South Carolina. It's going to bring a lot of rain and wind in South Carolina, North Carolina, including Virginia and D.C. and all those places as well. It's going to bring lots of rain heading towards Vancouver, British Columbia, Victoria, British Columbia, and cooler temperatures in Vancouver. It's going to be remaining hot next week all across Arizona with Gary Dino in Nevada, California with rain in the forecast, and lots of rain in Northern California. So really hot in Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, Montana, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, South Carolina, North Carolina. There's a heat wave from Winnipeg next Thursday.
A heat wave. Yeah, it was really hot in Alberta today, Brandon was saying, Frankie.
And they're predicting the heat wave from Winnipeg on Sunday coming up.
Yeah, what else? What else you got?
Then you got lots of rain going on in the southeastern United States. Then another storm's going out to sea as well.
Yeah,
lots
a couple
of rain
hurricanes maybe,
going on in
eh?
Mexico right now. And lots of rain and thunderstorms going on in Central America right now, including Guatemala, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Honduras, and Panama. Lots of rain and thunderstorms going on there right now next week. In Venezuela and all those places, lots of rain going on in Venezuela, Colombia, parts of Ecuador, parts of Bolivia, parts of Peru. It's really dry in northern Chile right now. Lots of snow up in the mountains in southern Chile. This Sunday coming up, it's going to be a whole lot of snow in southern Chile. There's a huge storm hitting for southern Chile. It's going to bring really strong winds in southern Argentina this Sunday coming. Winds are going to be really strong in southern Argentina, in Usha, Argentina, and the Stanley Falkland Islands. Really windy conditions in Argentina this Sunday coming up. Winds going to be so high in southern Chile. Rain in coast areas of southern Chile, snow up in the mountains, and blizzard conditions up in north mountains in southern Chile as well. And down in Brazil, lots of rain going. It's really dry in southern Brazil right now. In Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, Brazil. Then you got some southern tip of Brazil. It's really lots of rain heading towards there on Sunday. It's really cold in Argentina right now. Southern Argentina. Weather all across Europe. Lots of warm temperatures and cold temperatures heading towards Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and England. As well, it's remaining warm in Spain and southern France, and it's cooler in Italy right now, Germany, Norway, Denmark, Netherlands, Poland. It's really cold in Belarus and Moscow, Russia. It's really hot in Turkey right now. They got some rain and thunderstorms forecast in Bosnia, Croatia, and all those places, Albania, Greece. Then got some showers and forecast and cold temperatures in Serbia, Romania, Estonia, Latvia. Cold temperatures there right now. In Ukraine, is cold temperatures up in Ukraine right now. And the next week, it's going to be really colder temperatures in Moscow, Russia. It's going to bring odd warm temperatures up in northern Russia, like Murmansk, Russia.
Okay.
Lots of rain in China, after a typhoon that hit Hong Kong. It's still decent raining in China right now, in Taiwan, and another storm striking Philippines right now. It's heading towards Vietnam as a typhoon, and all those places. Lots of rain heading towards South Korea Sunday and North Korea and parts of Vladivostok, Russia, and Siberia is getting much colder right now in Yakutsk, Norilsk, and all those places in Magadan, Russia. Mongolia is still warm air and cold air fighting each other in Mongolia. And soon Mongolia is going to get really cold there. A lot of rain and thunderstorms going on in the Philippines after a typhoon. A lot of rain and thunderstorms, including it's going to powerful typhoon aiming towards northern Vietnam. Southern Vietnam is going to remain rain and thunderstorms. So it's Cambodia, Singapore, Malaysia, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Thailand. A lot of rain and thunderstorms going on right now. Same with Indonesia and all those places. Probably don't get a lot of rain and thunderstorms going on right now. Lots of rain in India, including Mumbai, India, and Sri Lanka. In New Delhi, India is still in the rainy season for now. Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Syria, and the Middle East is really warm there right now and dry. The United Arab Emirates is really hot, so is capital Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, Qatar, Israel, Jordan, Lebanon, all those places. In Northern Africa, it's lots of rain and thunderstorms going on in Northern Africa, like Nigeria, Ghana, and Gabon, Congo, DR Congo, and all those places. It's really dry Sahara Desert right now. A lot of rain and thunderstorms going on in Nigeria and Ghana and all those places right now. It's really dry in Angola, Namibia. Then it gets some showers and forecasts in South Africa. It's really dry in Mozambique right now. Soon be in the rainy season there. Botswana soon be in the rainy season, so Zimbabwe, Zambia. It's Madagascar is gradually getting the rainy season, still some showers and forecasts. And dry seasons coming to an end soon. So is La Reunion and Mauritius Islands. In Perth, Western Australia, it's really dry right now. And you got some cold temperatures heading towards parts of NSW Australia, New South Wales Australia. It's really hot in Northern Australia. Northern Australia is only in the rainy season. Lots of severe weather heading towards next Thursday in East Coast Australia, like Brisbane and all those places. And lots of rain and thunderstorms forecast. Weather for Southwest Pacific and New Zealand is lots of rain and going on in South Island, New Zealand, snow up in the mountains too. It's spring of the year there right now. In cold temperatures, it's windy there. Then you got lots of rain in South Island, New Zealand. Then you got showers in Auckland, New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand, Gisborne, New Zealand, Hawke's Bay, Napier, New Zealand, Hamilton, New Zealand, Gisborne, New Zealand, all those places. It's really cold temperatures in Invercargill, New Zealand still. Same with Christchurch, Dunedin. They got snow in Queenstown, New Zealand, mountains in New Zealand. Antarctica starting to get longer daylight up in the Arctic. Starting to get shorter daylight. November the 19th is the last sunset up above the Arctic Circle. I got something else to say. Fall's already here. And something went on in Russia earlier is.
All right. Russian weather report with Frankie McDonald coming up.
And I'm going to share screen. Equals.
Here comes the Kirill backing off Russian weather report for everybody who's curious what's been going on in Russia this week. Wind has been going on in Russia, or noise. It's been noisy in Russia this week. It's a tornado. It's a roping out tornado. It's a trippy looking one. It's like a big corkscrew. Here's another one of a tornado near a road named Number 5. And big tornado in Russia. They get tornadoes in Russia. You wouldn't believe it. Yes, they do, as a matter of fact. And here's people are screaming at a big tornado. It's more like a wedge, this one. You can hear them there, the Russians, screaming.
And here's a typhoon in Hong Kong.
All right, here's the typhoon that was this week, eh? Regasa.
And I could translate the video. And then they say, here's the latest photos of typhoon number 19. This one passed near the eye of the typhoon and couldn't even see the inside of the eye. It's terrifying inside the beauty of the appearance of the cruise in the air.
Look, it says Canada all over it. See that? It's the Canada arm. That's conspiracy people are gonna think the Canada arm is making hurricanes. Like the weather machine is owned by Canada. That's a great photo though. It's like the space station right over top the hurricane.
Yeah.
You really
and there's
can't
something
beat
going
that.
on in Kamchatka, Russia, back on September 20th.
What was going on in Kamchatka? Wow, look at that. That's crazy. So for the radio listeners, we have A nice ocean-like setting, and then we have a bunch of mountains with a little village in the front, and then we have all these clouds, and the name of the clouds is escaping me right now for some crazy reason. Somebody in the show, please say it.
Lenticular.
Lenticular clouds. Thank you.
You
Thank
beat
you.
me to it, Brandon.
That lenticular. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I must be baked. Oh, those are crazy lenticulars too. So,
Alien
yeah,
invasion.
Last night, professional photographer John Rasher took professional photos of me.
yeah, Frankie. What's your new photos like this year? You got new photos finally done. He likes to do them
There's
like once or
another
twice a
earthquake
year,
in
eh?
Kamchatka.
Big earthquake in Kamchatka. Was that last week already? Yeah. What is the date today? We should tell the radio listeners
September
that
the 18th, it was recorded.
this is the 25th today of September, just so you radio listeners know. It's Thursday night, the September the 25th. At 7 p.m. Right now, 7:12. And we're watching a Russian earthquake footage of like a little apartment in Kamchatka that's shaking. You can hear like glass shimmering and noises like that. So that's just some of the crazy weather and news from Russia this week.
And there's a typhoon over in China.
Oh, here we go. Look at cars are getting whisked away by the storm surge. The storm surge has totally inundated the land. And there's a piece of cardboard trying to fly out a window, and things are smashing up against the windows of an apartment building. And you can see it on their balcony. There's things crashing against the windows. And now here's a bunch of cars, all white cars, like 1,000 white cars in the water. White cars everywhere. That's all they have there. There's a red car now, but mostly white cars. It's like you must be like the ruling class if you have a red car in China. Okay, and there's more of the storm surge, the flooding. City streets just completely inundated with water. There's a vehicle trying to drive right through the water. Wild, yeah. And it's like creating a big wave as it drives through the water. There it goes, creating its big wave, just pushing water. And people are boating around in it, and there's a bunch of palm trees and waves crashing on the beaches, Frankie.
Really
And flooding,
bad
and people with umbrellas walking through the water up to their ankles. Cars, all white cars. That's all they drive there for the most part is white cars. I see it's a lot of white cars. That's just some of the typhoon, super typhoon Regassa, I guess. Was that what it was, Frankie?
So this typhoon in China, my boss is
flying. Thailand.
My boss is flying to China right now to the disaster zone because his parents live there.
Oh, crazy. And look at this sinkhole that's just like, it looks like an elevator is just going down. It's like as if the middle of the street, just like suddenly someone hit basement mode, and now the water and everything's now it's all just collapsing in one big. You would definitely be dead if you were in the middle of that. A big a sinkhole in Thailand. So it must be a limestone or bedrock or something like that underneath there. You'd have to think. Or maybe it's very till. Maybe it's built on top of till, but you don't generally build a city on top of a bunch of loose till. That's one of the largest sinkholes I've seen in a little while. That's a pretty good one there. Cars are on the brink of falling into it, and you can see stoplights are sinking into it. It's crazy. It just suddenly just went straight down, just like, and it tore open all these water mains as it did. That's going to make everything just that much worse. The water main may be a culprit.
Because the water main broke, and that's what started this.
Yeah, I'm sure the water main's a culprit of this whole wash away.
They were also working on a subway or something below that, which was what caused the fatigue to begin with.
Well, now it's a submarine.
Yeah, that's
submarine.
Definitely not going to work. Whatever they're doing, you got a whole building that might just fall in. Oh, and now people are really panicking. Like now they're starting to run. Because they always want to watch to the last second and then run as fast as they can. It's like how people drive too. They drive really fast to the corner, then they hit the brake.
There's a water spout in Italy.
Here's a water spout in Italy this week.
You know what's funny is that we get water main breaks in Winnipeg all the time, and not once have we had a cave or collapse of a road like that?
You will. Just wait. Just wait. So this is a big water spout in Italy, and it's one of those ones that's kind of like a core with it's kind of like shrouded.
Then the next Frankie videos.
Okay, we got a Frankie video for you guys this week, and it's a special one. And then I got another Frankie video, the Frankie videos of the week later on to play as well. But this particular one is the Frankie, the Frankie video. You'll see. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute to find it. Yes, the high school days. It's just gonna take me a minute to find it because, for some reason, everything's so different when I go to do it on on the Zoom from how my computer looks, and then it's like it takes me longer. And okay, here he goes. This, everybody, what is this, Frankie? It's the first ever Frankie McDonald movie.
Yes.
That Frankie started. So what's going on in this movie? Like, I know we're missing part of it. What's the plot of this movie, Frankie?
So I can tell him where to go. Show me the way.
Why do you need to tell him where to go? Like, what's the overall plot? What was this movie about?
And going up to some kind of building to fight the villains in the movie.
Okay, now here they go. They're going to go off to fight the villains in the movie. This is Frankie McDonald in high school, my friends. You got to see it. The full video is on Caribbean Weather Dude YouTube channel. Here we go. World premiere.
You'll take a right and then a left, then a 3 more rights, then a left, then a left, then another left, then another right. Or you can follow me.
They're all following Frankie, and he's running. He's got an Ottawa Senator jersey on. He's so young and cute.
Oh.
And they're all going into a building to fight the bad guy. Now they're all going down some stairs. Like a whole bunch of students, and they're all following Frankie. People were already following Frankie back then. Now they're in a restaurant. And the bad guy's laughing, and he's going to kiss a girl here now, which seems questionable.
Oh, the cheat kisses.
Yeah, I guess that's okay.
He played the waitress.
Waitresses never kiss me like that.
You don't see the right ones.
Now Frankie's at a building.
I know the way. You'll take a right and then a left, then a 3 more rights, then a left, then a left, then another left, then another right. Or you can follow me.
Or you can follow Frankie at Dogs and Wolves YouTube. Frankie McD 1984.
Frankie's crew walking down the street.
Yeah, they're all following Frankie. And there's like some really emo music.
Oh, I love this.
She knows the way too.
Follow me.
All right, now they're going to follow that girl, and then Frankie's going to just go in the back. There's a kid with a big mohawk. That's awesome. There's Frankie. He's in the very back, and all the students are arm in arm in arm going up to like a psychiatric ward or something. A hospital of some sort. Or...
It's a school.
Oh, it's a school.
That was freaking awesome.
That's the ending of the movie. That means they went up above the Capri Chest to fight the bad guy. When the bad guy get defeated, they had to save all bad guy stuff. Then the ending came after that.
That was a good movie, Frankie. I love it. It was just nice seeing you so young. That's what was like a real treat, you know. Like those other kids, who cares? No one knows who they are, but you are in it.
Yeah. What about the Brandon Helk report?
Okay, well, I gotta find his headliner. Anyone got a question for Frankie McDonald?
Yes.
I have a question.
Okay, it better be good.
Frankie, with those 2 hurricanes that are about to hit the southeast United States,
it could
do you think it's gonna be a hurricane apocalypse down there?
No, it's gonna hit one of them. Is gonna hit South Carolina, and the other one's going out to sea.
Do you think there's gonna be some?
That's 2 questions.
Down there?
You said 1. You asked for 1, and that's 2.
Sorry.
And I did a video for South Carolina.
You have to ask Frankie for another one, but you can't because that's a question as well. Can I have another question? Like, no, you can't ask that.
I have a question.
Ryan Vodolainen, he's on a boat, Frankie.
Kilometers off the coast of Hawaii. Well, I see a water spout tomorrow.
There's a chance.
what I want to hear.
Well, you see
There's
a whale?
chance.
A water spout.
Water spout, that means it could be somewhere.
Could be a water spout somewhere, Ryan. We're gonna be talking to Ryan pretty soon here, everybody. Any
Civic
other
is big,
questions?
but I will hold hope.
Any other questions from the panel?
Yeah.
I guess not. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're all cut off. Brandon, how?
The Brandon Houck Report.
Oh, hi. This is the Brandon Houck Report.
Brought to you by
Smoking good barbecue.
So you had your
Yes.
20th consecutive week of meat picnic today.
I know.
You're still not tired of it. And that's one of the nice things about being human is like, if you get a gig where you get to eat free meat every week, the good news is like you're going to be hungry again.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's not like it's not like you'll be like, well, 7 weeks of it was enough. I don't think I could eat anymore.
No, I could do this Actually, somebody mentioned today we should be doing this 2 times a week. I'm like, yeah, we should.
Like, what about like once a day? I get hungry every day. That's what I would tell them.
I know. Yeah, meals in the field success again today. We went all the way almost to Finnegan, Alberta, where home of the Finnegan Ferry that goes over the Red Deer River today. About 45 minutes. Yeah, about 45 minutes away from here. So it was
crazy. Was Casey there?
Casey who?
What about Mr. Dress Up? Oh boy, you're too young. Okay.
Oh. I have an aunt named Casey, so I was like, what?
Okay.
Anyways,
all right.
Moving on.
Anyways,
I also should note I do have somewhere in storage some wild videos from when I was in junior high on a trip to Quebec.
I want all of them.
My dad gave me the video camera, and we were supposed to film like everything, all the attractions and stuff. No, we did pillow fights. We did like action stuff inside the hotel room and jumping off beds. Yeah. So
how do I acquire this footage?
I'm gonna have to find that footage. I have it somewhere hidden around here somewhere. So I'm gonna have to look for it, and it's all on a DVD though, so that's the tough part.
Oh, you don't have a player on your computer that you can put a DVD
No.
into. Me neither anymore. No one does.
No one does. So yeah, we have to find them.
I have it.
Yeah, we do too. We get DVDs from the library because I can't be bothered to pay for all these streaming services.
Oh yeah.
I have it. Mark has it, so send it to us.
That's right. That's right. So that's from a Quebec trip that we went on. And we wasted a whole DVD on us wrestling in the hotel room. So yeah. Anyways.
Quality.
Quality content.
There must be 3 minutes of good footage in there. Some golden notes.
Oh yeah, there is. There's some. I rewatched it a few times back, and I'm in tears laughing. It is so good. So if I'm in tears laughing, it's really good footage. Anyways. Now,
meanwhile, it's a video of Brandon laughing in tears.
Oh no. It's I'm the guy that behaves in the room. I'm like, hey guys, stop it right now. They're like, no, we gotta keep filming this.
You're not doing it right, guys.
Yeah. I was the behaved one, but now that I watch it back, I'm like, okay, this is great. This is brilliant stuff. All right. So I'll talk about weather here. The weather today and this week has been, well, we've had quite a dry month of September so far. And, well, we've only probably got less than a millimeter of rain here in the whole month. And it's been quite hot as well. We've had a cool down earlier this week. But I wouldn't call it much of a cool down. We've seen daytime highs around 20 degrees. So that's still above average. And then we heat back up again today, after dipping below freezing in Rosemary this morning, -1 in Rosemary. And then this afternoon, temperature spiked up to 30 degrees. So definitely one of those days, southerly winds bringing in the heat. And, well, we've got another cold front going through tonight. That's going to bring us the chance of showers into the 26th there. of September, and then we'll cool off, and we'll see daytime highs around 20 again tomorrow, and then we heat back up again on Saturday, mid to upper 20s, and then we cool back down Sunday, and we heat back up again Monday into Tuesday next week, mid to upper 20s, and there's even a chance of thunderstorms as well. So, yes, September holding on to some summer-like conditions into right till the end, very end of September, and I don't see much of a major change or any shift in our pattern at all as we look ahead to our longer range forecast. Now, I know everybody wants to hear some wild stories that I found out this week, so there's a couple of them. Oh yeah, there is. First off, Japanese guy, he ran 100 meters on all fours, breaking a world record. He wants to try to be like animals, you know, how they run on all fours, and he ran 100 meters. So, could you imagine that as an Olympic sport? That'd be quite a sight to see.
Four legs good, 2 legs bad.
And finally, this is a good one. So a man in China got his head stuck in a traffic light. Okay? So got his head stuck in a traffic light. Rescuers had to stop because the light turned red. So there we go. That would be the Brandon Houck report.
And you know, in China, that's I mean, you've been there. That's the punishment for that is death by firing squad.
Oh, Brandon.
There we go.
Oh, Brandon.
It's too bad Ryan Vodolainen's not there right now, because I wanted to ask him, like, he's near Hawaii. I'm like, where's the Pineapple Express? Have you crossed it? You know, oh, there he is back. Have you seen the Pineapple Express? Have you gone by it at all?
No, but like if I share my screen and I can start it, I should be able to.
You mean you saw it?
Ah.
Well, I didn't see it, but
everyone wants to know.
I can show everybody if it works.
5.
Is it working?
We can see screen broadcast.
Because everything on your screen will be recorded.
Yeah. Everybody. Oh, okay. There we go.
disturbed.
I can go here. There. So now everybody can see where I am currently.
Okay,
So
the radio listeners can't.
There's Vancouver up there, where the little airplane is. We're going to zoom out slightly.
We're looking at a satellite map.
My little round dot, and then that little swirl, which actually I think I can draw on this at the same time. There we go. Oh my goodness! So there's the little swirl. There's a low right here. Look at that.
The low is north of Honolulu.
Well, it sure looked like there was altocumulus and stuff above you. It sure looked like you weren't that far away
there's
from.
The front coming through, and that front is going to help push up some of this moist subtropical tropical air, and then bring us some hopefully some more thunderstorms. There's already some in. There we go. There's already some in just off of Honolulu, so the island of Oahu. So hopefully there'll be some more tomorrow. But
I did
now,
actually.
If we spin.
Yeah, I did put a chance of convection tomorrow in my Hawaii forecast. So.
Did you?
I did.
And there is a chance of convection tomorrow as that cold front sweeps down south and brings some colder air aloft as it combines with some of that tropical air to our south, and hopefully gives me a little bit of fun weather tomorrow. I'm not convinced, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. But if we look behind me right now, we have some cirrus. We have a radar. We have some altocumulus. Where is it gone? Oh, it's over here now. Or that's probably altostratus, actually. But some of that behind us there. And then the sun is getting ready to set back over here. But all the exciting weather was earlier today.
And now it's just beautiful weather.
The 4 kinds of
it's
cumulus.
It's definitely Mark Ingalls kind of weather out here right now. Fairly stable, kind of boring, kind of cool.
That's what I like.
That's okay. I know.
The 4 kinds of cumulus. You have
similar.
You have the alto cumulus, and you have the soprano cumulus. You have the tenor cumulus, and you have the bass cumulus.
Yes. And then you have me singing. Never have me sing.
Cumulus.
Yeah, I've never
Okay.
heard of a tone deaf cumulus, Ryan.
No, there has to be one, at least one, and it's probably me. Now, this darn thing, I always struggle when I'm doing this on my phone to let me. There we go. I want to switch my camera around. There, that's better. So people can get a kind of. So there's this fun thing. It's called the magic carpet, and it goes up and down. I'm on deck 14. There are about 4,000 people on this vessel. There were some showers going on over here. I'm going to
That's
go
like
over this.
1,000 more than when we started
Yeah,
the show.
this is the fancy people deck here. The fancy people are here.
They don't let him in.
Yeah.
He's
They
like,
pay a
Caleb,
lot for their suites. It's called the Retreat.
You
Yeah,
suck.
yeah, yeah. No, I can't afford that one. Well, hold on. Well, my friends aren't here. One of my friends are in that section.
That's
Hey,
the
did you ever
glass
see some
of class
showers?
war. That's what that is.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
the
wait, I gotta
oligarchy.
wave. You're on live stream. There you go. See, look at there you go.
Welcome to the show from Canada, eh?
Actually, there's lots of Canadians on the vessel. Surprisingly enough,
Yeah,
What do you mean
Americans don't want to go to
surprisingly? You left
Hawaii.
from Vancouver.
right?
They
There we
don't
go.
want to go
That's
to
not
Hawaii.
surprising.
They want to pay for their electricity, and like
Yes,
they need stitches, so they have to like mortgage the house. So it's only Canadians going
exactly.
to Hawaii. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very quiet. Everybody's gone inside now because the sun is set. We can probably see, you can see a little bit about how the waves are moving currently.
Well, the radio listeners can't.
So how do they know when the Pineapple Express is starting in Hawaii? Like they just wake up one day, they're like, "Where's our pineapples, eh?"
So you can see the water kind of sloshing about in the pool.
Oh,
It's
you
a
guys
sea-
don't have a water slide?
No, where I'm on the old people ship. I'm not on a Royal Caribbean or a ship because that's just there's children, and I'm not a huge fan of. Children are okay when they're not mine, and
I like my children.
when they're
Yeah,
not hanging all over the place.
like other children.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And otherwise, yeah,
They have to earn my
this is
respect.
exactly it. And there are a bunch of them hanging around. I'm like, no. So there's very few children on here, but there you go.
Don't mature.
So yeah, so we're about 1,000 kilometers off the coast of Hawaii.
Beautiful out there, Ryan.
Sorry,
It's beautiful out there.
Okay.
it is beautiful. Can't complain.
He probably will anyway.
Yeah. And there we go. So hello from the high seas of the North Pacific. I'm going to continue on with my drink package. I made sure that I made it on. Tomorrow looks like a fun weather day out this way. I'm hoping so. It's because it's not often, actually. People think that because Hawaii is kind of in the tropics that they get lots of thunderstorms, but they don't because of the trade winds and there's not enough cold air aloft. So we don't see much of that. But tomorrow they may. So I am hopeful that I may see that water spout that Frankie was talking about, or that thunderstorm that Brandon said may happen somewhere in the Pacific. It's the biggest ocean on the planet, but I'm hoping I will find a needle in the haystack tomorrow. And if I do, you will get to see it.
You'll be like, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said I want to see a water
Hey, if you saw how
spout.
big this thing is, the water spout ain't doing anything with this thing, except maybe
Yeah, probably
suck me
not,
away, but that's okay. I will
think-
die having fun.
What would happen if that boat got hit with water?
Oh no!
Not much. It's
Yeah.
so big. I
There
need
you
to be
go.
going through Super Typhoon Ragason to have any sort of kind of worry.
That would be awesome. It's too bad none of those like projected hurricanes happened while you were sailing around out there. That would have been awesome. You're like, I'm storm
Yeah,
chasing on a
no.
cruise ship.
I
then
would
you,
have
like-
thought it was awesome. My friends, on the other hand, wouldn't have thought it was so fun.
And then you like go to the captain. You're like, hey, I'm a storm chaser. Do you think we could just like take a left for a little while? I want to get some really good footage, man.
I tried this already, trying to get a little bit more sun by the pool, and they're like,
Oh yeah. People,
apparently
they're on
people
their
don't
mission.
want to have storms, and yeah, exactly.
No, they just, yeah, I know. They don't want anything interesting. So we'll come back. Are you going to be still here in a little while, Ryan? or are you signing off now?
I will try. I will
Okay.
try. I will see what the cell service is like. I might go into the hot tub where my friends are at and see if I can get them to come online.
Oh, stay tuned, radio listeners. Hot tub special here in the Comedy Meteorology Report. Gotta get in hot tub. Hey,
Stay tuned.
well. It's a hot tub. Okay, stay tuned. All right, here we go.
Just got the fat
Right.
check for pushing that.
My name, Mark Ingalls.
Pushing that agenda. It says here, HARP, climate change, whatever, in my bank account.
Okay, still to come on the show, we got meteorologist Mark now. We got a song from Hilding to play, and we got Frankie videos of the week. Let's cram it all in. Let's go.
All right, I'll be quick tonight. Karen, my wife found out I was cheating on her, and after she found all the letters I was hiding, and she got really mad, and she said she's never playing Scrabble with me again.
Yeah.
All right, now that that's over with, I actually wanted to do some show and tell. I'm sorry for the radio listeners, but I will describe this a little better than Ryan describes things. I went to the bank today. I think he forgets this is a radio show. I went to the bank today to pull out a bunch of Japanese yen because we're going to Japan next month. And these bills look like they're from the 1940s. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Japanese yen, and if you haven't, definitely go look it up. But like, these things look like they're from the 1940s.
Like, dude, I've barely seen Canadian money.
Yeah, my daughter is like, "Why did you bring back the pink one?" And I was like, "No, I was getting Japanese money, not Canadian money." And it was funny. The teller that was working with me, you could tell he had never done something like this before because the yen is about 100 to 1 to CAD. And so he was really struggling counting out thousands. And I've never had cash counted out to me in thousands at the bank. That felt really nice, even though, 100 to 1, but a guy can dream. Maybe someday I'll have Canadian dollars counted out to me.
It's like if you went to Vietnam in the 60s, with $2, and you're like, I'm a millionaire.
Right. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I'm excited, and so I just wanted to show and tell that. Okay, now weather. The blob is here. The main topic tonight that I'm going to talk about is the blob. And when we're talking about the blob, what we mean is
The blob.
Yeah, that's what we mean. What we mean is sea surface temperatures off the Pacific Northwest and California coast. These are above average significantly. And that seems to be driving a lot of the dry weather that we're having down here in the lower mainland, but also driving the very active weather that Prince Rupert is having. And Karen is probably having some of it. I know Joey's getting in on all this active weather. And it's also what's driving the warm weather in Alberta for Brandon. And I think it even extends all the way to Manitoba, because the heat in the Pacific Ocean, in the ocean, not in the air, but in the water, reinforces the high pressure system that's along the west coast of North America. And that sends the storm track up north to southeast Alaska and the BC North Coast. And then that storm track continues in the northern part of the continent. That's not to say that we can't get short-lived systems down into like the Great Lakes region, but it is less favorable to do so under these conditions. And so like my dad keeps being like, when am I going to get snow? My dad's in Warroad, Minnesota, about 2 hours southeast of Winnipeg. And he's like, when am I going to get snow? And I'm like, when are you going to fly to Alaska, Dad? Because it's not coming anytime soon. Like, you're I think this is going to be a theme for the summer. We do have Enzo neutral right now, trending towards a weak La Nina. I think our weak La Nina is going to be more like Enzo neutral, and that's typically very active fall storm season for the Pacific Northwest. But the blob matters more. This makes sense because the blob is directly offshore rather than all the way down in the equatorial Pacific, even south of where Ryan is at tonight. The blob. Yeah, that's right. There is some hope out of snowfall in Siberia. But even that, like, the blob is closer than Siberia is by, quite a bit. it may, like, seasonal forecasts are always kind of a shot in the dark, and I definitely want to give that impression before going on. But for like the southern third of British Columbia, going over into Brandon Houck land and going over to Mike Land over there in Winnipeg, like we may see a pretty warm and dry October, which is really disappointing for me. And then it depends on a couple of things moving forward from October. Does the blob remain in place? How much snow does Siberia get? And the reason why Siberia matters is because we build this high pressure system. You can look up the Siberian high if you're really interested, or you can find me on Facebook at Ingles Weather, and then we could talk about that. You like that plug, Joey?
The blob.
So that's the situation where we're at. I think for Vancouver and Kelowna and Kamloops and Brooks and Winnipeg, the trend appears to be for October warm and dry. That's not to say we won't get rain or we won't get cool days here and there, but warm and dry seems to be favored for October.
But also
And then
blobby.
but also blobby. And then on the North Coast, and in Karen's gonna really hate October, I think. I think it's gonna rain a lot more than she wants it to. And that sucks for her, but like I can't
Like
relate
a
to
lot
that
more
feeling at all.
blobs, a lot more blobs for me.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot more rain blobs, that's right. And I think Joey may even, well, I don't know that this is actually necessarily a good situation for snow. I think Joey will get a bit of rain, and I think there'll be a bit of snow up in the mountains. But
Dude, it
with
snowed on the mountains today.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I
Don't
got a
worry.
question,
awesome.
Mark. So is that going to impact our winter snowpack if it's at INSO neutral?
Well, that's the big question, right? How much of an impact does the blob play into our winter snowpack? And honest, like everything you're going to see is going to lean towards the blob kind of weakening, which would then be favorable for a kind of close to normal snow event or snowpack over the winter. But at the same time, like the models are just going to trend towards average. So what's going to happen is we need to see what happens over the course of October with these sea surface temperatures right off the northwest coast. We need to see what happens again with the snow in Siberia because of how that develops the Siberian high, and then that impacts the wave pattern downstream, which we are downstream of Siberia. So there's a lot of factors, and there's a lot of factors, and the main answer is I don't really know. I don't feel bullish about snow in anywhere in like the southern, we'll say anywhere south of like 41 degrees north. I don't feel very bullish about snow, but at the same time, if the blob weakens, then that becomes a lot more favorable for all of us. So that's my non-answer. And yeah, I said I was going to be quick, and then it was 12 minutes long. But
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, meteorologist Mark, for talking about
real quick.
the blob.
Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Castbox.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes, find the show on there. Come Meteorology. If you can spell it, find it there. Okay, so
And for
we got to
Mark-
move on because we're really tight now. We got 2 videos to play for you still yet, and one of them is from you, Hilding. So Hilding's really up in arms about the ostriches, everybody. And he wrote a song called "Kill 'Em All," and it's not the Metallica song. Should we? You guys ready for Hilding's song?
Yep.
Here we go. "Kill 'Em All," airing tonight. World premiere.
There's an argument going on these days. Some people want to kill the birds.
Some people want to kill the birds.
Don't want to kill them.
Some don't want to
So I
kill
wrote
them.
a song. A little birdie fell from the sky on a scientist who had to find out why. So he told the world, I have found it true. All the birds are infected with the avian flu, so we gotta kill them all, gotta kill them all. Can't save one or the work's not done. No, we gotta kill them all, gotta kill them all. Gotta let the exterminators have their fun. Well, the big chicken farmer said that can't be. Birds raised in barns must be food-free. So the government said you can pay for the test. We'll let you have yours and we'll kill all the rest. 'Cause we gotta kill 'em all, gotta kill 'em all. Can't leave one or the work's not done. No, we gotta kill 'em all, gotta kill 'em all. Gotta let the exterminators have their fun. Now the healthiest birds are on farms that are small, where they let them run out in the sun and all. But the sun farmers don't have money for the test, so the government said they go with all the rest. 'Cause we gotta kill 'em all, we gotta kill 'em all. Gotta kill 'em one or the work's not done. No, we gotta kill 'em all, no, we gotta kill 'em all. Let the exterminators have their fun. At the end of the road there's an ostrich farm. Some got infected and the farmer got alarmed. But the few that died, they were proud to see that all the others developed immunity. But the government said, get out of our way, the rest of your flock has to die today. Oh, we gotta kill 'em all, gotta kill 'em all. Can't leave one or the work's not done. No, we gotta kill 'em all, gotta kill 'em all. Gotta let the exterminators have their fun. People from all around the world in shock gathered to save that ostrich flock. But the authorities told them, if you resist, you'll have to be arrested with all of the rest. 'Cause we gotta get 'em all, gotta get 'em all. Can't leave us one or the work's not done. No, we gotta get 'em all, oh, we gotta get 'em all. Let the policemen have their fun. Well, the birds all gathered to the end of spat. They knew they didn't all need to die like that. So they charged the virus so it attacks men. They would never need to fear us again. No, they gotta get us all, gotta get us all. Can't leave one or the work's not done. No, they gotta get us all, they gotta kill us all. So they can, viruses have their fun. Now you look down on the earth and it's all at peace. There's no more humans to torture the beasts. The serenity is beyond words. Now that the
planet is controlled by the birds.
They had to kill us all. Couldn't leave a man or it'd ruin the plan. No, they had to kill us all. Oh, they had to kill us all. So nature should be as it should be ran. Yeah, they had to kill us all, they had to kill us all. They couldn't leave a man or it'd ruin the plan. No, they had to kill us all, they had to kill us all. So nature could be as it should be ran. So we gotta kill 'em all, gotta kill 'em all. Can't leave one or the work's not done. No, we gotta kill 'em all, gotta kill 'em all. Can't let the birds get us back in fun. No, we gotta kill 'em all, gotta kill 'em all. Can't leave one or the work's not done. No, we gotta kill 'em all, no, we gotta kill 'em all.
Get those birds before they get us.
People want to kill the birds.
Guess what? The Postal Service in my country is launched a nationwide strike. That means people cannot get the mail across the country, including people up north where Olivier lives.
Solidarity with the postal workers. I'm there with you. Hold it to them. Save Canada Post. The only way you can do it is to fight them. That is clear.
Now the president insulted the border is imposing tariffs on all the other things in the stateside now too.
Oh, it's getting real bad, Frankie.
I know it's getting bad everywhere, guys.
It's getting real bad. So I got the Frankie video of the week still here for you, Frankie.
You forgot me, Joey.
No, I didn't forget you. I don't have time for you. I just already answered you in the chat. Thank you. Okay. Now I'm trying to find this friggin' video, Frankie. It's going to take me a second here because I have to go from one thing to the other thing to the other thing. But I got the Frankie video of the week right now. And are you ready? Are you ready, Frankie? Here it is. Finally, got it.
This is Frankie McDowell, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Don't drive a car to the flood. Avoid the flood when you drive a car. Don't drive a car to the puddles either. Breaking news. Professional photographer John Ratcher's taking professional photos of me. Latest ones on Wednesday, September 24th, 2025. Typhoon Mai Tang is now headed towards Hong Kong on Wednesday, September 24th, 2025. It's going to bring 100 plus millimeters of rain or more, and winds are going to be really strong. That's going to damage buildings. That's going to bring down power lines and snap a tree branches in half and snapping telephone poles in half in Hong Kong and surrounding areas. There'll be big waves splash on beaches and shores in Hong Kong. I want every single person to be prepared. Stay indoors if you can. Make sure for your medical kits, emergency kits, flashlights, candles, crank up radio, extra batteries, generators, battery operated lanterns, and bottled water ready as well. Winds are going to be so strong in Hong Kong. I want every single person to be prepared. Winds are going to be really, really strong in Hong Kong. I repeat, professional photographer John Ratcher is taking latest photos. Professional photos will be on Wednesday, September 24th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. Atlantic. Typhoon Ragazas headed towards Hong Kong on Wednesday, September 24th, 2025. Is going to bring 100 plus millimeters of rain. Winds are going to be really strong. It's going to cause damaging winds that could cause big waves crash on the beaches and shores of Hong Kong and surrounding areas. It's going to bring so much wind-driven rain, sideways rain, that's going to bring down power lines and snap tree branches in half and snap telephone poles in half. And that's going to knock out power. It's going to bring winds are going to be really strong. That's going to cause flooding in Hong Kong and surrounding areas. I want every single person in Hong Kong to be prepared. It's going to bring so much heavy downpours with really strong winds in Hong Kong from Typhoon Gaza. I want every single person to be extra prepared. And the storms will back up in the straits in South Carolina. Major storm is headed towards South Carolina on Monday, September 29, 2025. It's going to bring a whole lot of rain, 100 plus millimeters of rain or more, especially in Charleston, South Carolina, and the coastal areas of South Carolina, including Myrtle Beach and all those places. Winds are going to be really strong. It's going to cause power outages. It's going to bring down power lines and snap tree branches. Have to be big waves crash on beaches shores. That's going to knock out power and snap tree branches. That's going to cause a lot of flooding, a lot of puddles in the streets. Winds are going to be really, really powerful in South Carolina, especially in Charleston, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas. Will affect Wilmington, North Carolina, and the coastal areas of North Carolina as well. I want every single person in South Carolina to be prepared, especially in Charleston, South Carolina, and the coastal areas of South Carolina as well. Winds are going to be powerful. It's going to bring really strong winds in South Carolina, especially in Charleston, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas as well. People in South Carolina, be prepared. Have your rubber boots ready, raincoats ready, raincoats ready. When you go outside, ready, get ready, rubber boots ready, raincoats, keep it dry. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy a case of Pepsi, buy a case of Coke. Do your grocery shopping. Don't wait till last minute. Do it right now. Make sure for your emergency kits, medical kits, flashlights, candles, crank up radio, extra batteries, generators, power, water ready, and emergency generators ready as well. When the storm gets really bad, get inside your house so you can be safe and stay away from beaches and don't go near shores. Don't drive the car to the flood and puddles. Don't walk to the puddles and flood either. Avoid those areas. Don't drive the car to the puddles. Avoid the puddles and drive the car. Stay away from the flooded areas. For people living in South Carolina, especially Charleston, South Carolina as well. Make sure you have your mobile internet ready as well. If you have anybody living in South Carolina, be prepared for a major storm on Monday, September 29, 2025. Take care, stay safe. Hey everybody, it's confirmed. Professional photographer John Ratchford took the latest professional photos of Frankendown. That is me just now from Frankendown.
Yeah, what did you think about Hilding's awesome song, Frankie?
It's a great one. John Ratcher took professional photos of me last night on September 24th.
Yeah, we got the new professional Frankie photos coming in the weeks ahead. Can't wait to see them. And I thought that was a great song, Hilding. I'm really proud of you. That was good songwriting. I think that's one of your best ones I've heard. That's good. It's good songwriting.
It was funny.
That means that president, that leader in the south of the borders imposing 100% tariffs on pharmaceutical products and 30% tariffs on furniture and things like this and trucks.
I like that you said that leader. You didn't even say his name. I don't like saying his name either. It's a terrible name. Frankie, how can people find you on the internet?
If you want to find me on social media, my blue sky is at Frankie MacD, my link tree is Frankie MacDonald, and my threads is at Frankie MacD984. My X for me Twitter is at Frankie MacD. My Reddit is Frankie Down 984. My Facebook is Frankie MacDonald. My Instagram is Frankie MacD 984. My TikTok is Frankie Down 984. My Clapper is Frankie Down 984. My Twitch is Frankie Down 984. My Snapchat is Frankie MECDON. My YouTube channel Stock Schools and my LinkedIn is Frankie McDonald. Best luck here. I'm Frankie Down. You're always a meteorological weather report every Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Atlantic. Base Sky Show is back on October 17th.
Base Guy Show is coming back October 17th, everybody. The Base Guy's coming back. Ryan Vodolainen's in the hot tub right now on his way to Hawaii.
With him. Hello.
Look, they're all in the hot tub having a good
Tim lives in
time.
North Carolina, so he's very interested in Charlotte.
Oh, there you go, Frankie.
So,
he wants to know about the storm.
Your Frankie forecast.
It's going to be a really bad one.
It's gonna be a really
There you
bad
go.
one. Stay away from the beaches. Don't walk through the puddles. Don't drive your car
Don't
through
walk
the.
through the puddles?
Don't drive your car through the rain.
Good to know.
So you've been listening to us on C4 88.7 FM in Prince George, CKUW 95.9 in Winnipeg, CFBX 925 Kamloops, British Columbia, and CHLS will be having us on Lillooet 100.5 there. That's the show this week. We got Brandon Houck on in Brooks, Alberta. We have Mike McGregor over there in Winnipeg. We have meteorologist Mark. We just had Ryan Vodolainen on his way to Hawaii. Karen Richards is up there in Prince George. Hilding singing his songs there over in Grassy Plains. And Frankie McDonald, the great Frankie McDonald, with his awesome weather reports and the first ever Frankie movie and the Russian weather and everything. Frankie, you just nailed it once again. So good. So good.
Yeah.
Awesome job tonight, Frankie.
It's a great job. Hey, did you hear about this? That leader is south of the border imposing some kind of tariffs on furniture, 100% tariffs on pharmaceutical products and south of the border.
Yeah. Well, even worse, you're not allowed to say the truth anymore. Everything has to be lies. You're only allowed to lie anymore. That's the new rules, Frankie. If you're lying, it's okay. You can say anything you want as long as it's a lie. That's the new rules of today. But Jimmy Kimmel's back, and his thing was better than ever. So there you go.
And
well,
now the leader of the state's trying to go after him again.
That's the show this week, Frankie, the radio broadcast. We're going to continue on with the live stream still right now. So if you ever want to see the full 2-hour show that we make sure you're tuned in on Thursday nights here at Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel, or as I like to say on my channel
here. Hear about this. Christmas Day is on a Thursday this year. That means you'll be reverting back to the old Sunday once again for Christmas week.
We'll talk about that at some point down the road, but that's right. Frankie sets the schedule. He's number one. Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel. Okay, we'll see you next week, everybody.
Bye.
That means I got news for you. Next week, you'll be on December the 21st, you'll be doing the meteorological weather report on Sunday. Your former days to do a meteorological weather report on every Sundays in the past.
Yeah, it used to be Sunday nights, Frankie?
When did you change it to Thursdays?
I don't remember. Just one day you were like, new plan, Thursdays for now on. And I said, okay.
They'll be changing to Sundays because Christmas is on the Thursday.
Yeah, you can't do it on a Christmas day,
They'll change it to Sunday like the old days.
Yeah, it's like that's, how do you win? Because it's like you can't do it on Christmas and you can't do it on the Sabbath either.
That means you have to do it on Sunday. That means, and you can do it on New Year's Day evening.
Yeah, we'll be Seventh-day Adventists for a couple weeks here, right?
But no, we have to do it on the 18th, my birthday.
Wait a minute, the 18th.
Wait a minute, Frankie says.
The 18th, that's the second. The 18th is Karen's birthday. That's the second last meteorological weather report before Christmas.
Yes.
And December 21st is a makeup day because the week after your birthday is Christmas Day.
Maybe we should do it on the 28th instead of the 21st, Frankie. Because that's the 18th and the 21st is like 4 days later.
Yeah.
So maybe we should do one after Christmas, like on the 28th, and then resume
on Sunday, December 28th.
And then resume regular schedule on the 1st.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So like we skip the 25th. So there'll be a good, let's see, 1, 2, 9, 10. There'll be like 10 days between episodes.
Yeah.
But then there'll be 4 days.
And the final meteorological weather report before Christmas is December the 18th.
That's right. We're preempting the Christmas special for Karen Richards' birthday special this year.
Yeah.
I love that.
Let's all make birthday for Karen.
And we'll sing all the Christmas songs, but we'll put Karen's name in instead of Christ when we sing it, right? Like, away in a manger, no crib for Karen. Be like that. Well, Frankie's gone now. We lost Frankie. That's him for this week there. Mike, I'm sorry we didn't get to you, but time's tight.
Okay.
And you know what happened is I have 8 minutes scheduled for Mark, and then you ask him like 3 questions, and he takes 12 minutes. And then you're like, I need time for my segment. I'm like, yeah, well, you already stole your time for your segment, man. And
I have a headache tonight, guys. So sorry. I just like.
Well, that doesn't mean you have to give me one. Okay, what's going on in Winnipeg?
Well, it's been an interesting week, actually. At first, quite surprised that I could actually wear shorts. this late in the season. I think the last time I was able to do that was back in 2009, and then 2021 and 2022. So it's been a record-breaking warm week, and I don't think this is going to change as we go into next week. Mark was saying 26, mid 20s, upper 20s possibly for us in Winnipeg, and I'm thinking we're breaking records if I'm not correct, Joey.
Bam, right there. I tried to wear shorts last heat wave and I couldn't. I couldn't wear shorts. I literally couldn't fit in them anymore.
What are you eating?
Nothing. That's the thing. I'm like, it's Brandon who's doing all the eating, and he's the skinniest one.
Oh, it was funny actually earlier today. So I had a guy who saw me for the very first time, but he's always heard me on the radio every single day.
And he's like, wow, you're way bigger in real life than I imagined.
Yeah, he said that. Yes, he did. Actually, no. He so first off, he mentioned that he's like he heard my voice over the speakers as I made an announcement there. He's like, wow, that sounds just like Brandon Houck on the radio. And everybody's sitting aside and like, that is Brandon Houck. He's like, what? And his eyes just went up and oh yeah, flared up there.
You're a big time Brooks celebrity. It's so great.
Big time Brooks celebrity. And he's like, wow, you're a lot smaller than I thought you'd look like in person. Yeah.
I was being sarcastic. Yeah.
He said that.
Oh, he probably heard you talking about your smoking good barbecue all the time and expects that you.
Are you talking about your riding on top of a horse in a stampede or in your backyard?
Just like when I close my eyes and hear your voice, I don't hear 6'8".
Oh, no. I'm 5.8, by the way.
There you
5'8".
Yeah. You know, as people say to me, like, wow, you're way bigger than I expected. And I'm like, does my voice sound little?
That's the funny thing too, is that if you don't look good enough for the radio, you got a good voice for the radio. I'm good for radio because I got a good voice. Because someone can see your face really.
Yeah.
Got a face for radio.
I am looking forward to this little heat wave we're expecting. I think Justin was mentioning on Wednesday next week and on Monday next week, there's going to be a frontal system moving through that moist, warm air mass. And I do think there's going to be some chances for late season thunderstorms. I guess I'm getting whatever Ryan's getting on the Caribbean coast. Too bad I'm not going to be getting pineapples raining on me, though.
He's near Hawaii, not the Caribbean. But hey, look at this thunderstorm totals from some storms in southern Ontario on Wednesday, 24th. Harrow, 190.5 millimeters of rain.
What?
Like, dude, they got smoked.
And
like, bet you people on Goderich are like, whoa, it's raining so hard. And people on Harrow were like, whatever. Harrow's like all over the place there. 190, 98. It's like, what is it? I don't know. No one knows. Chatham, 64 mils. Those are big time rain numbers, man. Big time rain numbers. So there you go. Saskatchewan, 31.7 degrees in Regina yesterday. And Indian Head, 31.1, 31.4 in Last Mountain Lake. That's nuts, man. It's the end of September. That's crazy. It's out of control. Is what it is.
You know what's out of control is my hairstyle.
Yeah, very out of control. So out of control. So that's that. Yeah. Well, that's fun show there. You know, I'm not exceptionally large, am I, Hilding? I'm not like I'm not a huge man.
I guess it's good harvest weather. At least farmers are out canning when they're doing their fields.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm big, but I'm not like humongous or anything.
You're tall, but you're lanky, Joey. You're not like piles of flab or muscle or anything.
Big enough to kick some ass, eh?
People hear me. Are you like some like high school kid because like I got like a young voice, and I'm like, oh, geez, this guy is like 5 times his age, and he sounds. Oh.
It's partly what you talk about too.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, you didn't carefully. You're walking to my punchlines. Ridging. Look at that. Holy, that's warm weather. See that? Where did it go? Wait. Here it comes, Brandon. Here it comes. Ready?
Barbecue.
Ridging right there. Boom. How come you guys get all the nice weather while over here in BC it's just gonna suck next week? Some
Oh,
more.
we traded places. You're
Just
welcome.
gonna keep sucking. I didn't put more wood in the fire before we started the show, and now I regret it because it sucks in here now too. Everything's.
Well, give it a month or two, and you'll be getting the warm weather when we're super dreading cold during the winter months.
I don't know about warm weather, but yeah, probably when you're minus 28 will be like -6. And I'll be okay with that. See, there's a Kane. It should be going and go get Ryan there. That'd be awesome if he could sail his boat, take it over, hold it hostage or something. Like just in terrorists have taken over a boat. Weather nerd terrorism, It's like, yeah, so I made a big video today about wildfire conspiracies because I thought it was really funny. I had never heard this story at the time it came out, but this guy in Quebec, he's like spreading all these conspiracy theories about wildfires, saying it's like Jewish space lasers and the government's doing it and this and that. And then it turned out that he was the one going around lighting all these fires.
Oh my.
Well, earlier this year, there were people throwing conspiracy theories around saying that they were setting fires in northern Manitoba because they wanted to set access to a new pipeline. And all the fires that were happening is because of that pipeline they're building in northern Manitoba. I'm like, no, the government, you guys are crazy. The government is not setting fires on purpose for a pipeline. We believe that you can literally
they don't need to. They just greenlight everything anyways. And it's nation building now, Carney says, and they just do whatever they want. No
I don't know
total
anymore.
control.
Common sense is getting really hard to come by.
So I seen, what's this? Boom. No, okay. I was looking at something earlier. Here it comes. Ready? Storm tracks into the coastline. What's that? What's that, Brandon? Do we have hurricanes coming to the coast there? 992. It seems a little not quite deep enough, does it?
Yeah. I'm just seeing if we can find that video that I took off the TV, but I can't find it.
So what's the Hurricane Center saying? I don't have that window immediately available. Because National Hurricane Center.
I think they declared a state of emergency in one of the states, North Carolina or South Carolina.
Well, it would be good if, we like to have information, so if you think so, find out before you bring it up. You know what I mean? It's really good.
I'll look right now. I think
that contributes. Whereas they're like, hey, is there? I don't know. Like, we don't want to just like speculate. Is there this or that?
Yeah. 56 minutes ago, a state of emergency declared. The city of Conway, South Carolina, declared a state of emergency. It is now operating at OPCON 2 ahead of Tropical Storm Imelda.
So here we have 90% chance of cyclone formation in the next 7 days. Showers and thunderstorms are showing signs of organization association with a tropical wave located near Hispaniola and Turks and Caicos Island. An area of low pressure is expected to form. Along the wave tonight, early Friday, when it moves near the southeast Bahamas. This low is expected to become a tropical depression when it is in the vicinity of the central and northwest Bahamas late Friday or over the weekend, then track northwestward over the southwestern Atlantic. Interests in the Dominican Republic, Haiti, Turks and Caicos Islands, Bahamas should monitor progress regardless of development. So high chance of formation there. High chance of formation.
Yeah, and it looks like the Invest 94L model track guidance has it slamming into South Carolina and the southeastern United States coastline. So I guess the new models coming from the Hurricane Center might reflect that in the next day or two at least. It is kind of concerning because there is a lot of people that say, oh, hurricanes are all conspiracy, governmental, all climate weather modified, by the government. And it's like, okay,
So
until you're stuck in your house and there's water screaming up to your roof.
okay, so Hauk, what's the chances of this affecting Atlantic Canada, Humberto?
Humberto, small chance so far. Track could change, so
I mean,
not a
that's only 5
guarantee.
days out this track. So,
Yeah.
where's it going after 5 days? Where do you think?
Could do what Gabrielle did, to kind of veer north and go back out to sea again if we have high pressure. So it all depends on that.
Would it also depend on the wind shear out there, Brandon?
And wind shear, and if it does get torn apart and such like that.
It definitely takes a north turn. Does it keep going north? I wonder. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's got to really turn at this point. Like if it gets to North Carolina and it's not made a turn, the amount of turn it needs to do from that point forward to actually clear the Canadian coastline.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah.
Like, so we have a clear hook here. Like, boom, we're going one way. Now we're going straight north. Now, if this straight northward progression even continues to like something parallel with Virginia, the amount of hook that the storm actually needs to take in order to clear Atlantic Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think this is one we should watch, man.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Like no hokey predictions or scary predictions or whatever, but just seeing this, like the way it is, I mean, I didn't get this feeling from the last one. Nothing about it said, oh yeah, don't worry, it's going to stay out to sea. As soon as someone said that, I was like, okay, yeah, I buy it. Didn't think about it again. Something about this. I don't until I see a track that shows it take a dramatic change from this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it's going to go right into Canada.
I mean, it could easily start making that change. I mean, I don't know what the bigger picture is forecast-wise there. So it could easily make a change before that and then continue to do what the last one did, stay out to sea. What was the last one called already? No one remembers because it didn't do anything.
Oh, Gabrielle?
Gabrielle, right, yeah. It's like a non-event. I mean, it was like a really
What concerns me is that there's also two hurricanes going to be incredibly close to each other. There's going to be called like a Fujiwara effect or something.
Fujiwara.
I'm completely.
It's like, it's like one kind of follows the other down the drain. Fujiwara effect.
Would that mean that they actually like join up and become one massive hurricane? Has that ever happened?
Well, like the perfect storm was a sort of a similar thing, like a mid-latitude cyclone form, hit a hurricane and the two of them exploded together. But what the Fujiwara effect would kind of more mimic is like, you have one thing going through that's really big and powerful, and then it basically creates, it's kind of like the way gravity waves would work. You know what I mean? Like it gets caught in the wake of the other storm a little bit, and it changes the motion. I mean, what's the best way to describe it? Probably just by Googling Fujiwara.
I guess like a whirlpool and getting stuck in a whirlpool.
Okay, so it could mingle with another storm. Mingle, not merge, mingle, right? Like I was saying. I'm afraid to push play on this because it might crash my computer. At least that's what was happening before. At some point, I need to experiment and see if like whatever updates happen. Eighth named storm in the season there. Could impact another system developing nearby. That's an unlikely outcome. Could have produced the Fujiwara effect. So here you have the example. You have some examples here of like Fujiwaring around, right? So it's not a very good diagram, though. Here's a nice image of an old one. Here's what happens when two hurricanes get too close together. 10 hours ago. So that's what happened with that big one that hit into Florida last year that Reed and everybody were down there filming. Was it last year or the year before, Brandon?
Probably a year before, maybe? Yeah.
You know, and he was all on that. Like the Fujiwara effect made the storm catch up with this low that was kind of over top of, and it sort of stalled in one area because of it. So Sakuhai Fujiwara published a paper in 1921 theorized two storms spinning near each other could start rotating together around a common center point. He was proven correct. So it's like the final round of music chairs. Two kids circle on the same chair until the music stops. The Fujiwara effect essentially describes that dance playing out on a bigger scale. How close they need to be depends on the size of the storm. Generally, Fujiwara can be when two large storms span those hundreds of miles, get within 850 miles of each other, according to the NOAA. The distance shrinks to about 350 for smaller storms. So it's like, you know, like I was saying with gravity, right? It's like, you know, if you had a big planet, you know, you get caught up in its gravity much quicker. The two storms will orbit around a common point for a while and then eventually go their separate ways. The circular tugs of each path. And it's like kind of the image of gravity. And here you can see the Fujiwara effect on display when Hillary and Irwin interacted in the East Pacific. So, their video's like so janky.
Definitely wouldn't want to be out in sea in that kind of weather.
Their video's so janky.
Ryan,
like back in 2017, we couldn't produce videos that like were more than just like 5 images or whatever. But you get the point, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, you know, they force each other to swirl around a little bit. And we've seen that even on the North Pacific with our mid-latitude cyclones sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if Ryan got stuck in something like that. Oh man, he'd be running he'd probably end up getting capsized with his
stuck
boat.
in the hot tub right now. So yeah, we didn't even talk about Brandon getting like next week.
Yeah,
we'll have to talk to you about the you know, the whole Reed Timmer team dominator thing there.
Yeah, we'll do that
I
next
forgot about that.
Yeah, we can do that next week. And I can tell you all the other cool things I'm doing too. All the other radio stations I'm going to be jumping on here. So.
Okay, yeah, we'll have an expanded
What
Brandon Hoke report next week. We were like had to really jam everything in this week.
Oh, good.
I'll be a little bit more prepared next week, and maybe even just take a break for a few weeks. Get my rearing back in. I'm getting a new laptop, 16 gig RAM, 512 gig SSD. So I shouldn't have any problems with glitching.
So my buddy Dan Barton, who was just here 2 weekends ago and brought me some new pieces for my drum kit. He's from Red Deer, Alberta, and he plays with my friend Kim Gucci, who's given me, if you remember, I got the Prince George Cougars jersey designed by Kim Gucci as a gift for sobriety. Her and Dan pitched in together for that. So Kim Gucci's album that Dan plays drums on just won Western Canada Music Award. Western Music Canada Award or whatever. WMCA, whatever. I can't figure it. For her children's album, anyways. Just one. It's good. Congratulations, Kim Gucci. Love you. That's amazing.
I'm going to hit the hay.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm done too. My neck hurts. I need to get off this computer and sit on the couch.
So, what? Have you considered anything about what we talked about this afternoon, Joey? About traveling south?
I don't know if I can do that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not pushing. I'm not pushing. It's just that Colleen suggested it and really kind of tried to twist my arm to get you to go with me down there. So that's why I asked you.
Is that the people from the farm itself?
No, Colleen Sigurdsson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's our friend from the Weather Watchers channel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's all into she thinks I should take the song down there, and she was going to try to get musicians to go down, and I'm like, I do have the means to be able to drive down, but I would like to have someone else to play it with me if I do go down, and you would be the one I would choose.
Yeah, it's tough for me right now. Just to, I don't know, like
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I want to be able to go do things, but I have not the money to be able to commit to anything.
Yeah. And like she was trying to say, we should head down there tomorrow. And I'm like, whoa, 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 just a minute. You got to take time to plan things. I can't just jump and run quite that fast. It's quite a distance.
You guys do a band together?
No.
Well, let me play the odd song together.
Yeah.
By the way, what was your inspiration for the song you made tonight? I thought it was interesting. It's about
Well, there's an incident going on in southern BC right now where an ostrich farm got some bird flu infection back last winter, and then their birds all developed immunity to it, and they were doing scientific studies and they were finding out how the immunity actually is working. And then the government came in and said, "Oh, but our policy is that we kill all the birds that are from a flock that had any infection in it at all." And they're like, "But these are ostriches; they're not chickens, and they're known for developing immunities that can be passed on to other animals. Why can't we use them for research?" It's gotten to almost a fight now, which is sad because there's
people
no
got
signs
arrested this
that,
week.
yeah, they got arrested this week, and there's no signs that the birds are infecting anything.
Jeez. This
It's just
sounds
like
like a bunch of cocoa nuts, if you ask me.
Well, it's like the government has said, this is our power and we're going to use it no matter what.
So people
And
are
they're
saying there's
not
a new
listening to the
fire in
reason.
Peachland. I'm trying to figure out. Discovered on September 25th. New fire outside Peachland here. Okay,
yeah.
let me pull up the image here and see what we got. Seems crazy with how much it's raining outside of my house right now.
Yeah.
But it's not been raining down there. And look like the fire danger is very high in Kelowna right now. In fact, surprisingly high. Surprisingly high compared to like the blue I'm in. Okay.
Well,
so we got K5219er2, 74.3 hectares at last report, discovered on the 25th of September in Kamloops Fire Center. Here's the details. It's out of control, of course. Wildfire that is expected to spread. There's the imagery of it there. 74 hectares at Monroe Lake Forest Service Road. Evacuation alerts. I don't know if they've been put out or not. She seemed to say that there's evacuations happening in the post, but I don't want to speculate because it doesn't say anything there. Let's have a look at the response going on. Crews are on site establishing access and assessing objectives, and we will be working overnight. Interesting. Planning to work overnight, so they're going to use the down weather. It's not too often where crews are working overnight. I'll just say that. So it must be too close to town for comfort. The fire is currently displaying rank 2 with pockets of 3. Of course, that's the daytime with moderate to low vigorous surface fire. So it wasn't maybe doing anything too crazy rank-wise, but it's threatening Monroe Lake Forest Service Road and the Peachland Main Road. So there you go, firefighter. There are 5 helicopters on site, and structure protection resources are responding, and there's some initial attack crews most undoubtedly there at that one right now. So that's new fire in Peachland. Thanks for the tip there in the comments. Very appreciated. I would never have guessed that we had such a big new fire. A big one, 74 hectares, that's good size.
That's crazy. These guys are still getting fires this time of year.
Welcome to British Columbia.
Well, one of the things that concerns me is next summer it looks like we're going to be going possible weak El Nino developing off the South Pacific, and with a warm North Pacific jet stream. Tired. Mixed up my words. North Pacific Ocean, that could be a problem for fires next summer.
And there was a new report out by Blackpool up North Thompson there. So Blackpool had a new fire as well today. Suspected cause lightning. We did have a lightning strike 25 minutes ago in Bear Lake, north of Prince George.
Oh, wow.
I did notice, yeah. My phone went, and I was like, oh, what's that? I need to get off. It's now been 2 hours for me sitting in this chair any longer. I require a long, I need my children to be small again and walk on my back, and that's never happening again. And my new cat, He doesn't have the weight. And Kenny, if you could say walk on your back, but all he'll do is throw a ball at you. But you wouldn't believe how cute this new kitten Lacey gave me is. It's such a cute kitten, and the dog and the cat, they're like on the couch together right now. It's
Oh wow.
you know how out of control energetic Kenny is. He's like
Yeah.
he's a sheep dog. He wants to herd cattle and sheep. He's like,
Yeah.
you know, he's 30 pounds of pure muscle and power. You know, and he never
Yeah.
slows down. He never settles much, and he's so gentle with the cat. He's so
Yeah.
he's so
Well,
cute
that was
about it.
that would never happen with my parents' cat and dog. They always
You
pick
know?
fights. It's every like time I go and see them, they're always getting at each other, and
Oh, he's like
you know.
licking the kitten's ear, and the kitten's like licking him back, and you know, it's
Yeah.
awesome. That's really
Can we
great.
trade places with our pets, Joey? Just kidding.
No, can't have any of my stuff. Okay, well, I think that's the show this week. I think I'm done,
Okay.
everybody.
Have a good night,
Well, have a
Joey.
good one
2
there.
hours for me. It was fun. Thanks everybody out there. Hit like, share, subscribe. If you wanted to leave a donation to the channel or buy me a coffee, I would appreciate that very much. I'm trying my hardest to keep this thing afloat as best I can. That's me for this week. Okay, bye everybody.